Started out, I was hanging out with one of my friends and I didn't have any money to deposit with, so I asked him, hey, can you deposit some money on here? So he did, and at that point I didn't have the plan to like steal a whole bunch of money from him, but his information was saved, and once I lost the initial one, you know, it was accessible to me, and there was no way to stop me from clicking, you know, deposit another 20, 50. It wasn't about the money for me. It was about the rush it would give me. I don't know if I ever really told myself I want to be a professional poker player, but it was always in the back of my mind, like, yeah, I wanted to do this to make money.
I started out by going to the golf course every morning at 6 a.m. and I caddied. I would usually make between like $60 and $100 caddying. And so that would get me some money for the day, and then the rest of the day, which, you know, I'd get there at 6 a.m. and be done by 10 in the morning caddying, so I'd spend 10 a.m. to, you know, as long as I can keep my eyes open every night just playing poker. 2 months and 800 hours later, I emerged with about $20,000. And eventually I had my first $100,000 profitable month, and then I had about 10 more in a row right after that. Within 9 or 10 months, I was like a millionaire. So it was weird. I never really felt like I was like had a lot of money because I'd never even left my office. I was still wearing, you know, the same stuff I was wearing. I still had the same car. I was still in the same room, same house. I just had a much bigger bank account balance, but I didn't even know what it all meant. All I knew was that money's important to have, and I'm making a lot, having fun, and why would I ever leave this computer screen? Yeah, so donkey is like a not so loving term for a poker player who basically isn't very good. They'll call him a donkey. And you'll hear people at the tables like, oh, hee-haw, and you know, stuff like that. It's amazing that, to me in poker, that stuff like that exists, because ultimately your bad players are your customers. So why you would ever try and, you know, upset your customer makes no sense to me.